Kansas City Police Chief Darryl Forte sat down with us in a one-on-one interview. We talked about his vision for the department and for the city. New at 6, here was a part of that interview with the city's top cop. KSHB Police Chief Darryl Forte is the 44th chief of Kansas City, appointed in 2011.
Submitted a plan to the board before I was appointed chief. Had 9 strategic objectives in there, and we've worked on 3 of them now.
He's been working on these strategic objectives for years.
One was to reduce the violent crimes and volume crimes, the homicides included in that.
Volume crimes are things like car burglaries, which the chief was clear to say he is still pursuing those criminals. Violent crime fighting under Chief Forte includes a program widely talked about called KC Nova, which involves many city leaders like Mayor Sly James and prosecutor Gene Peters Baker. It targets offenders and takes them off the street with the chance to improve. The chief goes on to explain the other objectives.
One was to improve our customer service level. And then the third one is to allow other segments of the community to come in and talk to the police department and share their concerns and what they're doing, their involvement in the community with us. And we do that at community forums.
His next focus is internal, on the department itself. A recent blog post reads in part, "I have said publicly many times over the last several months how important it is that members of KCPD are okay."
And you go, and what we do every day is not normal. It's not normal to go out there call after call and solving people's problems. Then you have to go home and deal with what you have to deal with, whether it be personal problems, illnesses, financial situations, things like that. So what I want to do for us right now is make sure we focus on us and make sure we're okay. And that's going to be our next strategic objective, and we're working on that now.
Chief Forte made it clear that he will talk about the other objectives when it's time. And there is so much more to this interview. The chief talks about how the department handled Ferguson, and we asked about his ideas on police body cameras. If